I'm here with Lori Upton, the Director of Preparedness for SETRAC. That's the Southeast Texas Regional Advisory Council.
Yes.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us
Thank
this
you,
afternoon.
Lori. Thanks for asking.
So I want to talk a little bit about the RAC. Tell me who all is in it. How many counties?
So the RAC in Texas is a Regional Advisory Council. It was put into legislature in the 80s, and our initial goal was to provide and develop a trauma system to care for the patients.
Okay.
A comprehensive trauma system, including our EMS and our hospitals. Over the years, it has increased the scope of what the RAC's responsible for. We now are responsible to help coordinate stroke, STEMI care, pediatrics, injury prevention, as well as preparedness.
Your scope really has expanded, hasn't it?
A little bit of mission creep. But we initially, for SETRAC, we have 9 counties. We are also the contractor with the state of Texas for the hospital preparedness program.
Okay.
As that contractor, we're responsible for 25 counties.
So when I think of the different RACs, a lot of times we think of a big incident. That's where y'all are going, you're deploying the assets, and you have some phenomenal assets shown around the convention center today. So tell me, what's the last sort of big incident you responded to and how that works?
So the last incident that we responded to was the West Texas explosion, the fertilizer explosion.
Okay.
We received that notification from the state late that evening and worked through the process, and then we received a mission tasking request from the state of Texas to deploy our disaster portable morgue in the event that there was a mass fatality incident.
So the RACs don't necessarily just serve the region that you're in, you can serve
we
obviously
can serve the
multiple
state
regions.
or we can serve the nation. So we were also placed on standby for the Oklahoma tornadoes in the event that we need to help support the states that are within our FEMA region.
Okay. Now what about an incident that we've had here locally that where these counties, I guess, hurricane comes, y'all are the ones who are going to be called?
So during hurricanes, we have worked throughout the years in preparing, planning, building these networks with our offices of emergency management, with our local officials, with the EMS providers and the healthcare providers to build a cohesive network of response. So it's not just the response, but all that planning goes into it in advance. It was put into place during Allison, Tropical Storm Allison was the very first. I remember
that one. My house flooded during Allison.
That's right, so did mine. 2001, and then we put it in place during Katrina and Rita, and then again during Dolly and Ike.
Okay.
And so Hurricane Ike was a massive evacuation from this area.
Sure. Now, this looks like as it says here, regional communications unit. So is this sort of command center right here? This is
like our brain.
These are the brains.
This is the
here.
brains.
Got it.
This is our regional communications trailer. It has satellite capability. It has radio patching capability. So if 2 agencies come in and they're on different radio frequencies, we can patch those radios together so that those first responders can talk to each other without hearing 2 and 3 different radios.
Okay.
It's got ham radio capability. It's got internet. It's got cameras. So if I'm looking from afar and I want to see the scene, I can zoom in, and our command staff that's inside can actually see that on the cameras.
What's your favorite asset in here? Do you have one that you
there's a couple that I really, really like. So besides RCVQ, we have our water purification system.
Well, that's, I'm sure, comes in
so we
super
can make
handy.
potable water.
Okay.
If we're out in the field deployment, we have a mobile medical unit that we can combine with others around the state and make up to a 90-bed hospital if we need to.
Wow.
We've got mass casualty ambuses. So the ambuses are converted ambulances that are licensed by the state of Texas as ambulances. And so they can carry up to 20 supine patients. And then moving to the other side is our disaster portable morgue that can go out
Hey, I learned about that one today,
Yeah.
and I know it's definitely a necessity. I mean, but walking through there, I was just amazed at all of the different stations that you have, and what a scientific and
It's a forensics
amazing.
institute is what it is.
That's
It's
incredible.
we've taken the ME's office and we put it in the back of the semi-truck, and it can be deployed out to any location. So if you don't have an ME's office, or if your ME's office that normally does your autopsies, your DNA, your fingerprinting, the anthropology, if that's overwhelmed, this can go out to them and actually serve. It's not just storage, but it is actual hands-on moving through the deceased remains.
Well, I guess it's one of those things where we wish we didn't need you, but we're so glad that you're there, and all of the wonderful things that you're doing, and now that you're branching out into the pediatrics and into the stroke and all of that, I think it seems to be some wonderful work that you're doing here in Southeast Texas and all over.
It's all about our community and what's best for that community,
Certainly.
what's best for that patient. That's our bottom line.
Lori, thank you so much for talking to us today. Really an amazing organization.
Thank
We
you.
enjoyed learning about it. Don't forget to visit us at www.frazerbuilt.com and like us on Facebook. And also visit the SETRAC at
www.setrac.org or Twitter at #RHPC2013.
Great. Thanks so much.